Hey there, WIN community. We are back again, and this is the second live in our mentor mentee relationship series that we're doing. So the first one we had was with Allegra and her mentee Layla. Today I have Nisa with us. She is our newest mentor. She has been rocking it since she started. Her mentee is Zarria. Unfortunately, last minute circumstances, she wasn't able to join us, but we're still going to talk to Nisa and talk about that mentor-mentee relationship. But Nisa, why don't you introduce yourself again for everybody?
Sure. Thank you so much for having me. Hello, everybody. I'm Nasya Shepard, CEO and founder of Miracle Moments LLC. And Miracle Moments LLC is based off my life, where I experienced my first miracle moment at birth with my esophagus and my stomach not connected. That has inspired me to help other individuals discover their miracle moment as well. And the way that I do that is through notarizations. I am a North Carolina notary, PowerPoint presentations, graphics, logos, social media content, business cards, flyers, greeting cards, and now customized songs. And there's so much other things that we do offer under Miracle Moments. And as we love to say, every moment in life is your miracle moment.
I have to say, the first time I heard that offer or mission statement you have, it stuck
Uh-huh.
with me. And I got to know Nisa better when we had our book collaboration when we each did a chapter. So it's been really great getting to know you in an entrepreneur capacity, and now as a mentor. Like I said, you are like top mentorship. So why don't you tell everybody what inspires you to want to be a mentor and participate in the program?
Yeah, so what it means to me is to be a mentor is to help somebody who may have. Okay, so let me start back, guys. So, this actually really goes along with Miracle Moments. The vision, the mission, helping others, like this is a stepping stone for us to use our voices to let people know that whatever they're experiencing in life, that they can overcome. And by me partnering with WIN, that allows me to help somebody else who may struggle with speaking up or just needs, that encouragement or, just a boost of affirmations as well. So it means a lot for me to be chosen to be a mentee because it helps me grow as a person and as a businesswoman to see where I have my blind spots because I'm still teachable as well. I can learn from my mentee on how to do maybe like a flyer or how to structure different aspects of my business. So it's not just like me teaching her, but also being able to be teachable because that can go a long way.
I love that you said that because that is very true, especially when it comes to like creativity. I
Mhm.
myself have seen such amazing ideas come out of the mentees, and that does help us learn because it opens our mind to what other messages and marketing tactics that we can share with different generations. So I love that. I totally agree with that, Nisa.
Wow.
So why don't you tell everybody what it was like when you first met your mentee? How did that first introductory meeting go?
The first introductory meeting went really well. We talked. It wasn't a long introductory, but it was very impactful at the same time. Um, yeah, she was very. Zari is very amazing. Let me just put that out there. She's a really great mentee. She's, she's able to take feedback very well. And like, I was talking about being teachable. I had a client that I was working on a flyer for, and she helped me. And by her giving me her feedback, it helped me see like, okay, we don't want this flyer to be very crowded based on what the client wanted. So by her telling me that, I was like, you know what? You have a point. So let me just relay that. and we all came to a common ground of this particular flyer where the client was happy and everything, and it didn't even look crowded. So the first meeting was really great. Zaria, she's a go-getter, like anything that I, ask her about, and she's able to do it, she'll execute really well.
And everything you said, I second it because, the mentees, in addition to working with their mentors, in case you're not familiar with the programs, they are also called WINterns, and they work with, me during the week as well, being I'm the programs manager. I'll teach them different aspects of Mentee and give them assignments, and I definitely agree with NICE's, assessment. So why don't you tell us what it's like now that you have had a couple of months of mentoring, what it's like, each week when you give an assignment, you review it, give feedback or positive, critique?
Okay, well, now that, she's back in school, so we're still navigating that work, school, mentor balance. So, um, it's it's a navigation, it's a process, it's a journey. We haven't really had a chance to actually meet like on the phone, well, like how we met before Google Meet, just because of the scheduling conflict, but we still keep in contact through emails. And if I don't hear from her for a while, I may text her, just checking in on her. The main thing, one of my main goals is I want to make sure she's receiving all that she desires out of the program, because as she goes on to her next step of life, she's a senior. I want her to be, have that hands-on experience. So with the meetings, we really haven't had a chance to really have like a Google Meet meeting, but we do emails, and emails are good, but at the same time, we want to have that, either voice to voice voice to voice conversation, so we have a clear understanding of what's going on and that we're all on the same page. Now, she did turn an assignment like not too long ago, which was really good. But like I said, she's still, navigating that back to school process. And I have no doubt that once she gets in her rhythm, that she will continue to excel, because she's been doing a phenomenal job so far.
I agree with that, and that is something as, mentors, we always have to keep in mind when we have especially, summer, the program when it starts. During the summer, they have more time, they're not taking classes, but then once the end of August, beginning of September comes, they have everything again. Their part-time jobs may need them more. They have, like 4 or 5 classes that they have to attend during the week, assignments, and they're doing, internships, mentorships. So that definitely is something you have to be prepared for as a mentor if it's something that you want to do within a program. Um, oh, I see David is watching. He waved at us. Hi, David. Thanks for watching. If you are interested, David, or anybody else who is watching, I have dropped the link to our mentorship program there. You are more than welcome to click on it, read through it, see if it's something that fits into your mission, your journey. And if you are interested, you can fill out an application and then we'll set up a meeting. I'll send you our SOPs, our training video, and then we'll get you acclimated for our next round, which will be coming in January. So if this is something that interests you, please let us know. While Nice has been sharing her journey with her mentee, I've been sharing the live all around. So whether you're watching from Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, thank you for tuning in. And Nisa, want to give any final thoughts on mentorship?
Mentorship. Now, I will say I was asked to do this previously, probably like last year or the year before last. But personally, I didn't feel that I was ready. But this year, I'm more ready than I was last year. But also in this, I'm learning that at the time I didn't have to have it all figured out. It's a learning process. And even now, I still feel like, I may miss some spots that I want to make sure are really good. As far as the mentor is concerned, I want to make sure that I have my ducks in a row. So I'm like, oh my God, what if I don't have this figured out? And I know I have a mentee and I want to make sure that the information that I'm giving to her is as accurate and, laid out as possible. So, in that, I just have to remind myself, give myself grace to, continue to ask for help. So, one of the things I talked with Dr. Allegra about before is, how we have our babies, our businesses are babies. And and for me, asking for help or like delegating has been a little bit of a struggle. She doesn't know this, but it's something that I work through and I'm just being transparent about it. But like when I give her a task, like I said, she gets it done. So it helps me to be able to relieve some of the like my little anxiety of like giving somebody like, okay, you're over that. So you're over this assignment. So it's just like it's okay. Like in the space that you're in, you're equipped to be a mentor. You're equipped to do that you have within you to share what you have to a mentee because this program is really important because we're helping them grow in their area of field for school to to their next level.
I agree with you completely. Whether their next level is going to a different type of internship or graduating and start applying to jobs, most definitely. And I can completely relate to you about taking your time and waiting just to make sure you were ready to be a mentor. Because I did the same thing in the leadership program we have. I took time a few months to actually think about it before I jumped in. So I love that we have that in common as well, Nisa. But thank you so much for taking time out on a Sunday evening to join me and share your experience with the mentorship program. So, like I said, the link is down in the comments. Please click on it, read through, and reach out to me if you want to participate. We are having our third and fourth live in this series on Friday. So keep your eyes peeled. You're going to more mentors, a few more mentees, and we hope that everybody relaxes and enjoys their Sunday evening. So, bye, everybody.
Um,